Alright, I just want to give you guys a short disclaimer before we start this video. Content provided in these tutorials is intended for educational purposes only, and these are CTF environments. So these environments are legal to hack. You could practice your MySQL injections in this environment since it's a public CTF and anyone could use it. So anyway, let's get started. So today's challenge that we're gonna do is gonna be called Frankenstein, which is a Lord of SQLI challenge. Let me just. Oh, where did I? Okay, I don't know what I did. So I'll do Control Plus. So we're gonna be doing another Lord of SQLI challenge, and this time it's gonna be called Frankenstein, like I said before. So this challenge is a bit different for the most part because with this challenge, it seems to be error-based SQL injection, so we have to generate some kind of error for the most part. So how are we gonna do this? So usually what we do is we should do if statements for the most part, or we do some kind of, we'll do if this occasion happens, it sets out this specific error. So something like this for the most part. I'll take out my notepad. So what we want to do is be able to inject some kind of code where it's just like, if this is true, then we generate error. Other than else, this one is gonna, or right here we can do random statement that's true. That's basically what we want to be able to do. And the true statement that I guess we're trying to find out is the password for admin, ID admin. So the true statement is gonna be something like ID is equal to admin, and then we're gonna figure out the length. Or like before, what we used to do, we used to figure out the length of the password is equal to something. Will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like that. And then after we do that, we'll just make another if statement, which is something like this. I'll just copy this. True, error, random statement that's true. But in this true statement, it's gonna be the exact same thing as this one. But the only difference is we're gonna be brute forcing. We're gonna do like substring, and then like PW, and then like apposition 1 1, and then this is gonna be an x variable, and we're gonna be incrementing this x to like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, checking every part of the string to check if it's equal to a certain value, and then we're just building our string like that. But why this isn't gonna work is because of this special case, parentheses. If you type in the parentheses right here, you see that we get no hack. So we gotta figure out a way to get past this. So how do we get past this? Well, in MySQL, there's other ways that you could use if or else statements or conditional statements for the most part. And the way to do this is by simply just by doing a quick Google search and look up, besides if statements, or let me just zoom this in case you guys can't see this. Oh, I don't know, am I zooming in? It's not even zooming in on my end. That's funny. Oh wait, did that my thing crash? MySQL if. Okay, now I can do. Oh, now I can do it. Okay. So I guess besides if statements, MySQL provides an alternative condition called case statements for constructing conditional statements. These case statements make the code more readable and more efficient. In our case, we have a case. We'll type in case and then the case value. And then we're going to have when this specific value is equal to that, then we have this statement. So our case, for the most part, we're going to have a case. And then when it equals a specific value, so in our case, if something like this, but we're not gonna be using length of poem because we can't use length of poem. So we're probably gonna have to have like some kind of string. So I'll just delete this. Probably gonna have some kind of string building up. So this is our string empty. And then, like I said right here, our true statement is gonna be something like ID is equal to admin, and then where the password is equal to this empty string. Then where PW is equal to empty string. And then if it equals that certain, and if that statement happens, it'll generate an error. And if empty string, yeah, okay then. And the empty string. So if this is true, then generate an error, so we could say it, and then after that we'll just keep on incrementing. We'll go back up to empty string and just keep on adding. So let's say the first value is A, and then it'll be building back up again with empty string, but this time it has an A value. And then if, let's say, the second value, we're just brute forcing this second value, so it's gonna be A, B, C, D until we hit something that's like F. So if this is true, it generates an error, and then we add that F into our empty string, and then we start brute forcing the third value. So it's gonna be C, D, E, F, G, like that. That's basically what we're gonna do with this challenge for the most part. And like I said before, I already have my code statement right here, so you can just see it right here. So bat cat Frankenstein. So basically what we're going to be doing here is we're going to be using this. So I'll just copy this, have you guys see it. So PW is equal to that. So PW, first we're going to close the brackets for the most part, and we can change this to OR. I don't think it'll matter. Yeah, because OR is not being, yeah. So in my case, I used the two curly brace ones, and then we have a case. So this is our case. So when ID is equal to admin and the password is like, and then right here it's building our string like I was saying before, then we generate an error, and this is our error that we're going to be using. We're going to be multiplying the two biggest values right here, OXFF. So if I just copy this, how to fix error code is a OXFF value. That's like the biggest value. Yeah, this value is a constant of this. So 18, I don't know what this value, but like it's a huge number. And what we're going to be doing is multiplying these two huge numbers together to generate like a super big number that will crash my SQL. And then else if it's not true, it's just going to have like a zero statement, and then it's just going to end it, and then I'm going to have printed out. So this is like the true statement that happens right here, that just prints it out as a regular SQL query. But what we want to do is generate some kind of error, because if the error generates, that means that whatever value we have here is true. So I guess I'll go over the code like I was saying before right here, and I'll just press this right here, even though I'm just waiting for this. No hack. Oh, that was probably like an error that happened. Wait. Yeah, this worked. So if I just copy this, oh, it's probably because of the little brackets. That's why. But yeah, we could ignore this for now because this is just a building. So like I was saying before, so we have our URL, our PHP session ID, and then we're brute forcing. We're assuming 1 through 100. It's not gonna be 100. I'm just saying the password length. So for every ASCII and range of 48 to 127, the ASCII range. So we build our payload. And right now it builds up on answer, and answer right now is currently empty. So we're starting off at char ask, and ask is at 48, and it transforms it to a char. So that's probably gonna be A. I think 48 is A. 48 in ASCII. 48 is, oh, it's starting off as 0 decimal. Never mind, it starts off as 0. So we're starting from the number 0 and then building ourselves up. And if the first value at that is 0, then it generates an error. Oh, it does this multiplication, which is going to generate an error. And then if we get login check, so login check is going to be this value right here. If we get this, that means it was a true statement that came out and there was no error generated. So that means our statement was not true. So that means we just continue, and that's where we have a continue. But if an error came out, an error message for the most part came out, then after that, all we need to do is just add that letter into our answer. So now let's say it's 0, so it's gonna be 0, and now this part is gonna hold 0 plus the next value that we're gonna hit again, because it breaks off and restarts again. That's basically what's going on. And then I think I could do like a nano Frankenstein, not pi. Oh, I probably should have had this running low-key, so I'll just do Python 3. This is gonna take a while. Frankenstein.py. So now we're just checking every value. So right now we got the first value is 0, so I'll just start building this up right here. 0, a PW is equal to 0. Yeah, right now we're just trying to brute force it, because like if you get the add slashes right here, so we can't like do a regular SQL query for admin. So we're just waiting right here. So it's gonna be DC4, DC4. It might be lowercase for the most part, because that's usually an error I usually get with this challenge. DC4. About to see where checking the letter 5. About to see right now. And since I guess we're kind of waiting on time, the length of the letter is currently 8. I guess just giving you guys a heads up. So I guess you guys don't have to, like, if you guys are running the script on your own. I think my script doesn't work in a way that if it goes, once it reaches 8, it keeps on searching for more. That's because I'm missing a case for the most part, but I feel like this should work. So anyway, we're just waiting for it to check the letter 5, or to check the letter at 5 for the most part. So we're just waiting. And yeah, that's basically, I guess, the whole point of this challenge. Yeah, we're just this person. Yeah. Oh, we got FP. Oh, we got it right here. So yeah, so A B C D and E F B B. Yeah, see, look. Okay, so that didn't work, so it might be lowercase. So we'll change this to D C C E F B B. Oh wait, what the hell? Oh, I think it's just it because it recognized D C E F B B, and we get Frankenstein clear, which passes our test for the most part. And yeah, that was about it for this challenge. Hopefully you guys learned something new about like cases. That was the whole point of this challenge, understanding how cases work. So we have a case, and then we have, whenever that case happens, then we have this statement, and then else, and then once if it's not that case, then we have an else statement, just like an if and else, and then we just put whatever else statement we want it, and then we just put end case. And then the reason for that, like I'll say it again, because they was commenting out parentheses for the most part, so that's why we couldn't use if or else. We had to use case instead of if. So anyway, that was about it for this challenge, and I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.